Hello, my lovely Libras. How are you doing? How are you for July 2024? Thank you for joining me for your reading. We're going to go ahead and dive into the overarching or overlighting energy, what Spirit has to say to you for this month of July. That's supportive of your highest timeline, that's supportive of you living your best life, or you being as incredible as you naturally are, right? So if I remember correctly from your last video, or at least a recent video for you, what was going on for you, Libra, is you were finding your truth, being able to stand in it with complete liberation and independence. And so, have you felt that? Have you felt this sense of empowerment, this sense of certainty within yourself, this sense of confidence, this sense of like this driving force to move forward with something that's been important to you without having to rely on other people? And Yeah, it's just really this like independence liberation. So it doesn't mean that you're not working with other people. It doesn't mean that you aren't, around or surrounded or supportive of other people. But it does mean that you are very much more self-reliant, I believe, with this last cycle that went through the end of June. So I'm really curious, if you're feeling that, if you have felt stronger within your own voice, again, within your own truth, and been able to speak that fluently, kindly, and affluently, that's influencing other people. Um, so, and the only way we can influence other people is if they feel like we're hearing them and they're hearing us, right? I think that we need to say that. That's like this give and take. But I'm feeling this strong like sense of justice inside of you. This absolute knowledge of your true self. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you, Libra. So I hope that you're feeling it for you as well. I applaud you wherever you're at in that journey. And let's go ahead and tap into the cards to see what they have for you for the month of July. Okay, beginning with the gold foil tarot. Gold foil tarot. Sometimes it can be a little bit of tongue twister, especially video after video, right? Okay, these are the cards that flip. All right, then let's go ahead and grab one more card before I go any further. And okay, all right. So Libra, let's talk. Let's chat. What's going on? Have you created your own? Oh man, I don't know if it was in your video or was last time, but I was feeling like that tower card, and I'm feeling it here. That tower card is not where external circumstances have rocked your world. That is where you have gotten a sense of enlightenment. That is where you see things in a way that is like shocking to you, that had brought things back down to a firm foundation. And it's like clearing house. It's like the trash has taken itself out. Boom. Like you're not standing for it anymore. You're not. In this tower moment is brilliant, and it is driven by you and your inspiration. It's driven by your sense of enlightenment, what you see now that you hadn't been able to see before. Interesting that it's surrounded by two swords cards. Okay, that's why I'm getting like you see it now, and you're not standing for it anymore, whatever it is for you. Okay, and that could be where you were patterning your life after what somebody else wanted for your life or from you. That could be where you were giving to others where it wasn't healthy for you, where you were putting others, considering them before you considered yourself. And I'm not saying that it isn't kind and nice and appropriate to be considerate of others. Of course it is. It feels good to be considerate of others. But when that consideration takes precedent to considering yourself, that's where the problem occurs. Okay. And it looks like there had been a whole life built out of that. This tower, what goes up pretty high, and it reached a height to where I always feel like this is like Ares, the god of war, taking action for Zeus, right? And this lightning bolt that Zeus carries, and it's just like, like, yeah, like the wisdom that Zeus, and that's Jupiter, the wisdom that Zeus carries within him has now, you've reached your tower, what you have built for yourself has caught his attention. And he's saying, No, there's a higher order. There's a higher wisdom. There is something else you need to see. And that lightning bolt enlightens you to be able to see it. And then that god of war, that Aries, Mars energy starts moving through you. And you're like kicking butt and taking names, that kind of deal. And letting the trash take itself out because you're not having any of it anymore. Okay, that's what I see in the Tower card, right? And I am loving this for you. Congratulations to bring yourself to this much independence, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about how it's going to turn out. And I don't think that you are. I don't think that you are. I think that you're so secure in yourself now, in your foundation, that you're not worried about whether or not certain people are going to be there at the end of this, or if they're going to be pleased with you at the end of this. I think that that's part of what's going out. I don't need to be validated by others. I don't need to be driven by what they need from me anymore. So the 10 of Swords is all of the thoughts, all of the things that had been essentially like bringing you down, right? Like killing me. It's taken everything out of me. Now, if we think about our life in a way that is resonant with the way that our spirit thinks about our life, it is life force giving, it is abundant in nature, and it is expansive in our life. Okay, which is what you're really asking for here with this. Okay. But when it is not, when the thoughts that we're having and the way that we're seeing things and the way that we're thinking about things, when those things are of detriment to us, it will bring us down to the ground. And it looks like there has been so much of that thinking and perception about yourself, about your life, about where you fit in with life and other people, what your purpose is. There has been so much of that that's been out of whack with your higher self that has brought you down to your knees. Okay. But no worries. Spirit's got your back. You actually have your own back, and you're seeing truth for the truth now. Okay. You're seeing a better perception. You're starting to see things the way that your divine spirit sees you and sees your life and sees what's possible for you. And so what does that bring us to? That brings us to this card. Now, I don't very often actually see this card as manipulation and liar, cheater, stealer that's often interpreted as. I often see this card as strategy, but in this case, I'm actually seeing it as both. I'm actually seeing where you have manipulated your own thinking in order to fit other people's perception, where you have manipulated your own, been deceptive to your own self in order to go about things the way that others have wanted you to. And now it's time for you to see that light, to take the wisdom and knowledge you've gained in order to build something new for yourself, to take it a new direction, which is the card of strategy. So do you see how I'm seeing both in this? And let me know if that resonates with you, how you think about it, how you feel about it. But I think that what's going on here is that you are standing up for yourself. You are speaking for your truth. And you know who you are, and you're not worried about what you're leaving behind. You are not worried about what you're leaving behind. And so I applaud you for that. Okay. So here we are. Oh my. Okay. All right. Okay. This is one of my favorite cards. My favorite. I think it probably is one of my favorite card. All right. This is a Venus driven card, and you, my dear, your ruling planet is Venus. She is your overlighting lord or mentor, goddess, divine. Okay. And she is harmonizing with you. You are harmonizing with her. You're harmonizing with the beauty of your life, the art of life itself. You're harmonizing with your own abundance. You're harmonizing with flourishing. You believe that in your own beauty and your own creation of life. And because of that, this is literally the opposite. These are opposing. In this case, what I'm seeing those is very opposing. You've had a massive transformation. So this is where the thoughts that you were thinking were killing you. It was bringing you down. The perceptions, all that stuff, it was bringing you down. This is where the thoughts that you are now thinking, the way that you're interacting with your life, the energy that you are putting out is life force giving. Because if you look here where her hand is, okay, if you look here, this is very much protected. Okay, like it's important, not protected as in like, put a block around me. No, protected in a way that's like, I understand the value. I understand the value of where I place my energy. I understand the value of placing my energy in the abundant version of myself and tending to that. This is self-care. This is self-love. This is like pointing your mind in a direction that is now affluent for you. Okay. So your thoughts are now informing you on how to continue to perpetuate abundance. And there's actually more and more and more abundance. This is card of just flourishing. This is the garden blooming. This is you blooming in your life. This is you in harmony with nature, because so much so this falcon has landed on this beautiful being's hand. And the only way that nature interacts with you like that is when you're in harmony and complete tranquility within yourself. This is a card of blessed life, flourishing life, abundant life, prosperous life, all of the money that you would like to have and love to spend and are interested in having in your life, the luxuries of life. You're in harmony with that now. Do you understand? And I hope that you do, that you deserve not only a giant pat on the back, but you literally deserve to have a party for yourself right now, because this is one of the greatest achievements of your life. And I don't say that lightly. You have achieved one of the greatest, you have mastered, you have mastered one of the greatest achievements of your life. And that is self-care, intentional focus, luxurious feelings. This isn't this for you for no other reason than it feels good to you, period. Period. I don't even know if we need to pull any more cards, but of course we like to. So what does this mean? Oh my God. What is this? What? Yay, I'm glad we did pull more cards, because it just gets better from there, right? It doesn't stop here. It just keeps going from here. It just keeps getting better from here. Okay. I got to pull this one too. That's wants to come out as well. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? What does this new life of yours look like? Okay. So literally a new life, literally a brand new life. Okay. You are headed in a brand new direction. You are walking through this threshold of vitality, of brilliant. Okay. Your life is being blessed and financially is being blessed. You're walking towards something that is going to be financially rewarding to you. You may already begin to see the financial reward coming from this, where you're placing your attention. Then this is you and your higher self. This is you and your soulmate. This is you and somebody that has a very significant meaning to you. And the connection between the two of you is beautiful. So now, when we went back here and we started seeing the error of our ways and where we were putting somebody else before ourselves, okay? And we were seeing how out of whack that was. And so we decided to do something different. We had to. We couldn't unsee it now. We had to do something different. As we did this, okay, and we chose ourselves, we opened up the doorway for ourselves to be more abundant and have a better life and to have a deeper connection. This could mean a new partnership in business. It could mean a new partner in love. It could be a renewal of a current relationship. Whatever it is, both of these cards, this is somebody who is significant, deeply significant, and somebody who has been with you for a long time. So it may not necessarily be a new love, okay? Because this is showing, or it could be a new love from somebody from your past. There we go. That could be. But I will tell you, what you have opened up the doorway for is a new life with a new connection, okay? That connection could be the inspiration of your higher self, where you never feel alone. I mean, that is literally the ultimate connection, is the one with your higher self. That is the most satisfying. That is the most, when you are resonant with your own divine spirit, there is not a single person that could actually provide that for you. Now, often we will feel that when we do connect with somebody who we're on the same wavelength with, somebody that feels like a soulmate. We'll often feel that way, but it isn't coming from them. I have to say, it isn't coming from them. It's from you allowing that feeling to take place inside of your body, because you can connect with all kinds of people and not feel enormously wonderful, right? Enormously in love, enormously satisfied. You can come in contact with all kinds of people and not feel that. But when it's a person, you feel that. But what you're actually feeling is resonance with your higher self. So if it is only a connection with your higher self, it is deeply meaningful to you. And it will feel like that. It's not a letdown like, oh, it's only my higher self. Okay, it's just me and me again. No, no, this connection has you thriving in every way possible. Every way. You are just going to be so in your element in July. Oh my God. This isn't, or no. Okay. Oh, I apologize. Hang on a second here. I got my cards a little out of whack. Then we're going to straighten out now. All right. Okay. I'm going to go with this deck now. Maybe that's why it was out of whack. I was picking up the wrong deck. All right. What else the spirit have to say? Let's go a little bit deeper. What else the spirit have to say for Libra for July 2024? Knight of Swords, new information, actionable information. There's some new information on its way to you. Okay, what is that information about? What is actionable information about? Six of Swords. Going from something that had been turbulent to something extremely peaceful. Okay, this is where you have gone down deep into the depths of yourself. Like this is like where you go into the underworld, like Hades, right? You go down into the underworld and it's very emotionally turbulent for you. You've been down there straight to hell, right? And you come out now the other side and you're headed there to this new place that is going to be very rewarding for you. Okay, it's going to be much more peaceful, much more calm. So this information about this new place. And again, we have the Four of Wands, which is about a new place. Okay. So you could be getting information about moving. You could be getting information about changing jobs. You could be getting information about maybe redecorating your home. Maybe it is about the type of people that you are associating with. Maybe you're moving to a new group. Okay. First, in some way, the information somehow makes its way to you that brings you to a brand new place in your life and your understanding about yourself and life itself. Okay. Who you are in life. All right. Which is very peaceful in nature. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles where you're kind of stepping back, taking a look at your physical life. Maybe you're like, whoa, is this right for me? Is this what I actually want? With new information, you're assessing the potential of impacting your life. Okay. And now we have the Lover's card. Now this is talking about decision. Okay, certainly. But what I'm picking up on here is that this is information in Gemini because it's Mercury in right. Okay. No. Scratch that whole thing. This is Mars in Gemini. Okay, Gemini is information, Mars is action. We saw Mars taking action here, right? This is also Gemini. And so what I'm getting here is, where does Gemini fall into your chart? Because Jupiter is in Gemini. And I'm like, well, these two, or this person could be a Gemini. Is this a Gemini part of you? Or is this a Gemini in your life? Because I'm getting this strong Gemini vibe from this. It's not just the things that the Lovers represents as far as a divine connection, which we started. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought that we had the Two of Cups there. There it is. There's the Two of Cups. This is a higher octave, deep, meaningful love of this. Deep, meaningful love. Now, it could be very much a romantic love. Of course, the Lovers, that's romantic love. But it's also Gemini. And this Gemini is where the two parts of you match one another, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, where the intellect and the action meet one another. Intellect and action meet one another. Jupiter is expanding that. Now, this could be expanding through a love connection, very much so, or the inspiration you're receiving from your higher self. Okay. All right. So now what do we have here? What is, okay. And absolute conviction. This is conviction in where you're headed, knowledge. You're not on shaky ground. The leap that this lion is taking, this lioness is taking, is coming from a very solid place, very strong footing in order to make a leap like that. So you're about to take a giant leap forward in your life Okay. Giant leap forward in your life with absolute conviction, certainty, and confidence. Again, Libra, my greatest prayer for you, my greatest wish for you at this point is that you are holding yourself you are holding yourself in the highest regard, higher than probably ever before in your life. And I hope that you're having a party for you, celebrating life itself, your life, and who you're showing up as in your life. I mean it. Throw that party for you. You're worth it. All of July. Okay, there we go. July is because you know how people have like birthday month. Like this month is my birthday, so I'm celebrating my birthday. All month's my birthday month, right? I think that you need to be doing that in July. Yeah, it's not your birthday month isn't until October, end of September, October. We all know that when Libra is. But you are the Leo of the air signs. You're fabulous. And so with the sun shining, and I hope it is wherever you are, the sun shining in July, the potentials for you in July, potential for you to just be so in love with life itself and the opportunities that are coming for you, or the opportunities that you're engaging in right now. The love that you're feeling. I mean, this could be a total summer of love for you. Romantic love. But celebrate it all month long. Celebrate you all month long. Every night, go out for an appetizer. Every night, or if you're not going out for an appetizer, have people over. Have some people over to celebrate with. Okay. Yeah. So by the way, I was not wrong. I love when I get a confirmation like that. I could feel it moving through me, so I have to say it, so I don't ever doubt it. But here's the deal. I'm glad I got this confirmation. Okay, because I was feeling this Gemini energy and saying Jupiter's in Gemini, and here's a Jupiter card. So this means to me that you're expanding in the direction of this. Okay? You're expanding in this direction, and you are never going to go back to the low vibrational perception that you had of yourself or what is possible for you ever again. Because this is like a safe point in a video game. All right. Like you're never, if you die, you start back where you were. You don't go backwards, right? In the video game. This is where you meet your destiny and there's no going back from here. There's no going back from here. Brava. Brava. I am proud of you, and I hope that you're proud of you. Celebrate you. Appetizers, drinks, parties at your house, gathering together. You do something that takes care of you, not where you're having a party where you have to take care of everybody else and clean up their mess. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe it's catered. Again, go out somewhere, but whatever it is, you're being taken care of and you're taking care of you, and you are simply celebrating in a way that is fun all the way around. Okay. I love July for you. This is amazing. All right. So I hope that you experience all of the magic that's available for you in July. And I thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate your support on this new channel of mine. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.